I'm sitting out here in the early morning. The sun is just coming up. Kiki's to my right, and I'm just having my coffee. It's my favorite time of the day. Usually, I'm up before the sun, but she woke me up this morning a little after 5. She came up and climbed on my chest and started pawing at me. So I said, all right, I'm up. I'm up. So I'm up, made my coffee, and now I'm sitting out on my deck. Hi, everybody. Trailer Trash Tim. How's your mom and them? Hope everybody is well. It is a Tuesday morning, and I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do some RV, do an RV tip today. And what I want to talk about is RV living and money, because I want to talk about how you want an RV. If you're interested in getting into full time RV living, or maybe you already are, maybe you're just thinking about it, maybe you're planning for it ahead, and that's what I'm doing. I'm 62 years old. Um, I'm planning on retiring when I'm 67 and going out full time living for the most part. I'll always have my home base in my little Jayco camper. That's my plan. I tried full time RV living before a few years back, and that didn't work out too well. A lot of reasons for that. One of them was the RV that I had, the Grand Design, which was a piece of junk. But that's another story. But today I want to talk about what type of RV living that that would suit you the best. And the thing to remember, number one, is budget determines travel style or RV living style. However much money you can allocate to the RV lifestyle determines what kind of an RV lifestyle you're going to have. If money is no issue for you, then you could stay in high-end luxury RV resorts every night if that's what you want to do. If you're on a budget, if you're on a strict budget, you can still do it, but you're probably going to have to rely more on boondocking and dry camping. You know, campgrounds that don't cost as much, which are becoming more and more rare. But budget determines your RV living style. There's an old saying in the RV industry, and it is get handy or go broke. And it is true, because let me tell you, RVs are not houses. They're not made out of brick, and they do fail. Um, they're they're subjected to a lot of abuse just in driving, because this is something that's not, it's not a tank. It's made out of fiberglass or aluminum or stick and tin or what have you, and it's going down bumpy roads at times, and things are going to fail, things are going to fall off, things are going to break, and they're not houses, folks. Even the luxury high-end motorhomes, things break on them as well. And the handier that you are, the more you can mitigate your cost. But there is going to be a maintenance cost involved, no matter how you slice it. You're gonna have to keep the RV maintained. There's no question about that. So, if you want a full-time RV, the first thing you've got to do, as far as I'm concerned, is figure out what your budget is going to be for RV living. Can you afford $1,000 a month? Can you afford $10,000 a month? Can you full-time RV in for $1,000 a month? Can you do it for $2,000 a month? How much money does it take? Well, it's a very individual choice, because everybody's different. $1,000 a month for anybody would be really tough. The thing you've got to remember is this: no matter where you live, whether it be a mansion or a 16-foot casita or whatever it is, mine's a 22-foot Jayco. But no matter where you live, you're always going to have bills. Just because you get in an RV and hit the road doesn't mean the bills stop. You're still going to have bills. You may not have a mortgage, but you're still going to have bills like your cell phone. You're still going to have to pay all of your insurances, your fuel, your food, all the accoutrements that you use in RV living. So you've got to have either the resources or you've got to have an income in order to do whatever you're going to do. So that's something you've really got to consider. But as far as camping goes, the camping cost, you can lower those, of course, by camping style. There are RV resorts you can stay at that are over $200 a night. I'd never do that. I don't care how much money I had, I would never do that. On the other hand, you can boondock in, say, the Arizona desert, for example, for nothing. It won't cost you anything. There are places you can go, long-term visitor areas, and you can pay $180 and stay free, or not free, but you can stay for 6 months out of the year. I think that comes out to about $25 a month. You can't hardly beat that. So there's deals out there. Now the private campgrounds, by and large, since the pandemic, have really shot up in price, like a lot of things. State park campgrounds are generally more budget friendly than a private campground. Corps of Engineer campgrounds remain a fantastic deal. Boondocking, of course, is the best, but if you're going to boondock, you've got to have a way to generate power. You got to have water, so you're going to have either a generator or a solar system on your rig, or both. But you got to have some way to make power, and you got to have water, and you got to have food and all the other expenses that come with RV living. So before you start looking into the RV living lifestyle, you've got to determine a budget. That's just as simple as that. You've got to figure out how much money is this going to take, because it will take money no matter what you do. Budget determines travel style. Remember that. Two things. Remember that, and remember, get handy or go broke. The handier you are in RV living, the better off you're going to be. If something breaks and you can fix it yourself, you're going to be money ahead, because having to get a mobile RV tech is not cheap, or having to take your rig back to a dealership is not cheap. And also, in all likelihood, you're going to have to leave your rig for several days at the dealer, and you're going to have to go get a hotel or something like that, unless you get somebody you can stay with. That's definitely not cheap. Anyway, just something to think about. RV tip of the day: determine what your lifestyle is going to be by determining your budget. Simple as that. It's Tuesday. Give me your comments down below. What do you think about RV living? The sniffles this morning. It's like springtime, but I don't know. It's August the 1st. I think I'm at day 1664 on my retirement clock countdown. So that's what's going on with me. Hey, give me a thumbs up on the video if you will. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. It'd be fantastic. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.